like that angle, actually. Yeah, first of all, it's pretty much only Reckless that we have seen play Janne on more or less regular basis as a support. But second of all, you can kind of see how it could work here. Probably as well not the champion that I would necessarily see in this composition.
Yeah, NLC, it's been unique. A level 3 gank from Sejuani was certainly fit that build.
No.
Here he goes.
Nemesis gets some damage in, doesn't quite get enough auto attacks to reset the W. Has got his jungler in the area. Nemesis still holding on to that flash. There's Dandem flashing forwards. Nemesis able to break away, but the lockdown is there. And Bizguard secures first blood.
DMG will be starting up this dragon as well. Though he may be in the area. I think they'll be contesting this one though. Baus.
Yeah, I don't think he's living that one. Tries to take the minion taxi away. Bucci hits level 6. He loses like, what, 2 minions for that as well? Baus kind of struggling here. As this is pretty typical Los Ratones. They do actually favor grubs over dragon. Started by DMG. Velia, not level 6. Is not able to really do much about this as DMG secured themselves a single grub and run away. As actually it looks like Baus in a little bit of danger here. Has got 6, but the problem is Bucci has ult, so he can just block it. Baus going for the old wraparound. Is just going to look for a taxi away. He's just being a menace.
He is absolutely a menace. He always is. 2 grubs were picked up top here for Los Ratones in the exchange. But then crucially for Dandem was able to actually sneak one away before that all got set up. So don't get 3 grubs. Don't get that feat contribution.
There's the
Here
ult.
we go.
They're going to go in for the knock-up, and everyone gets caught in place. Reckless dives in, finds the lockdown, and Fatesky flashes away. But that is not going to save him long. Velia's the one to secure the kill. Dandem too slow to the play. Be a bit of a rough one there for Fatesky. Is Baus just looking to get a proxy farm on. The problem is Dandem's in the area, so Baus is going to get a Q off. Going to throw the ultimate out and actually make it a 1 versus 1. Ult comes down, though, from the side of Bucci. Baus tries to minion taxi away. He will go down. Clears most of the wave. But ultimately, that's his second death of the game. He's now TP'd back to the top side. And Bucci, a little bit slower on that play. Does look like Los Ratones are thinking about making a play here. Bizguard needs to be careful. Shockwave pulls him back in. And down he goes. Nemesis has had a lot of disrespect for Bizguard in this game.
Beautiful. All right. Yeah, that is it, mate. That shockwave catching Tristana mid-leap. The second death to Nemesis. The second time he's had flash available while he's died. If this is just a free dragon as well, then DMG will be laughing, but that was close to being a steal from Velia, which would have been criminal as well.
Potential play. Crowny's in the area. I don't think Dandem really wants to make this happen. They have been spotted by Karmsky there, I think, with the Scryers. Secure themselves 2 grubs, make it 4. Happy to give up 2 in response as DMG maybe looking onto Velia here. Velia gets the ult thrown onto him and has to flash the wall. In comes Baus, sends one pack in. They continue to chase forwards. Dandem being chased off. He has smite though. No smite available to Los Ratones. Able to trade out without ultimate. If he had ult, that was an absolute kill. As Bizguard getting a little bit of poking coming in onto him, but Velia's trying his best to hold this one down. The lockdown's going to be enough to kill the Janna though. Trades out 1 for 1 in a 1 versus 3. Velia did their job.
Yeah, is that worth it? Is that worth it for DMG to get a kill onto Olaf though? Is Baus? I don't think
if they can kill Baus. Maybe it will be. He has got himself the flash. Bucci's losing a lot of HP. Baus goes in. Crowley slides in behind and secures the shutdown. Dandem's going low. Baus gets the Q, but that's not going to be enough for Dandem. Dandem's going down. Another shutdown. It was the Long Kong, baby. They were just funneling gold so Crowley could get the shutdowns. Nah, that was criminal, man. How did Bucci get caught?
That timing was actually perfect from Baus. So Velia's getting caught himself.
Has got a little bit of sustain, finds the lockdown. True Shot Barrage goes a little bit wide, but Nemesis is chasing forwards, waiting to see if a W is going to land as Crowny finds some damage onto Fatesky. Needs to be careful himself as they're going to continue to chase onto him. Crowny has to flash. Los Ratones getting a little antsy for the fights here, and they're doing it quite scattered.
Very close stuff for DMG. Now, crucially, 3rd dragon on the map. It's sole points.
Baus goes for the wallbang, gets himself caught out, and he is going down for the 4th time this game. Heartbreak for Los Ratones here.
They will get that tower on the top side as a result. Not a bad trade when all things said and done.
I mean, we saw Nemesis in the last game go 2,500 gold up in his lane towards this Rift Herald. Are we seeing God's bleed as Bizguard gets caught by the damage? Shockwave lands in. They find the W, the Seraph's there, and that's going to be the shutdown for Nemesis. Able to break away as Calm Sky finds the lockdown. Nemesis flashes away, but Fatesky chasing forward. There's the Janna ultimate to keep them locked in as Nemesis is going low, but the Magnet Storm will pull everybody in, and Crowny secures a kill onto Calm Sky. Dandom's going low. Can Crowny find the shot to finish him up? I don't think he can. This is just going to clear out the wave. Baus died in the middle of that as well. Los Ratones find an answer back, but they're still bleeding on that top lane.
Yeah, it's a 2-for-1. Baus got to kill bot. Fatesky.
Oh, Fatesky! Not able to get the damage in. Crowny secures the kill. 4-0.
Oh, but man, once you die here, you lose the turret, another kill to Crowny. This is when this play actually starts looking pretty bad for DMG.
And it hasn't been perfect punishing, let's be fair, as in comes the ultimate actually on to Olaf. He's trying to kill up Velia, but Nemesis is able to finish him up. Baus just runs in with a steadfast presence and watches the person who's been causing him so much grief this game go down.
Los Ratones take everything. They take so much on the map. They punish you for that. It's something that the other teams here in the NLC do not execute very well. Bucci with all that attention. Something had to happen there, man. Something had to happen, but as it stands, nothing. 3 kill, and Los Ratones even up.
Be enough to upgrade the W now? I can't remember. It's been a while since I played like this build on Kai'Sa.
I think that's enough between.
Yeah, it should be.
Those two. I think.
Yeah, because you get a bit of AP in Gwynsu's as well. To be fair, so yeah, I think they'll be very happy with that one. Velia just gonna look for a little bit of an annoyance onto Dandom, who does get caught. Knock up lands onto Velia. Is maybe their opportunity to jump onto him. He's thrown the Q down, so the Arcane Smash is there. Reckless, no Magnet Storm. Velia, no ultimate as well. Bucci jumps in, and now we're going to see that Olaf trying to do some work. Reckless can flash away. Doesn't want to be going to kill up, but Crowny may be in danger. Fatesky's going to flash forward. They try and keep the threat damage up over there. I can't see what's going on because we're moving back towards top. Reckless is so low. Oof. Can he go down? Are we going to see him finally die today? Reckless breaks away with the W as Kamska chases forward. Fatesky finds himself the kill. Reckless is finally slain. Baus is making his way over. Crowny has no abilities to keep himself going. There comes the ultimate from the Pop. He's going to try and turn the numbers around. That might not be the perfect play, but they're going to turn it as now Dandom's going low. Crowny is chasing forwards. It's a double kill on to Nemesis. Make it a triple. Somehow, Los Ratones stay in that fight.
In real time. We've seen them do Nash right here, and I think it's gone absolutely no response for DMG. Bizguard was dead, so
there to jump in onto Crowny. They're going to summon the Herald here. Someone needs to go deal with Bucci though in that bot side as charges coming out from Herald. Nemesis needs to be careful because he could get caught by that ultimate. Isn't going to get himself caught yet. Dandom will finally be seen by the sapling as Dandom jumps forwards, gets caught by the Arcane Smash. There's going to be the ultimate onto Velia. Velia throws down his ultimate in response as in comes Bucci. That Magnet Storm is not going to do anything. They're going to try and find some damage, but in comes Crowny. Can they get the kill? They take out Reckless. They take out no one else. Baus is coming on the flank though. Velia still alive. Dandom low HP. Can Baus actually find an opening for his team? Bucci gets some damage in onto Baus, but Baus able to break away. DMG are firing on all cylinders versus Los Ratones here.
It is a return, the turret for a kill. Topside is just going to fall by itself.
Unbelievably close. If he didn't shield, he was going down.
But is it enough to do anything sexy here? Baus is playing with fire right now, and he is burned. Those some 7-degree burns right there. That was reckless. Sounds like a toddler at a firework festival. I'm not sure what that was about. But fair enough, Baus, mate. You distracted them from the dragon. Yeah.
Mop up.
Ooh, yeah, no, I agree fully. In these team fights, Nemesis has mostly been the cleanup crew, which is great for Tristana.
She's here.
Resets.
She's got ultimate. They're going to look for the damage. I don't think that's on. Magnet Storm lands onto multiple people. In comes Baus. Interrupted with his ultimate. Crowny goes golden for the moment. Nemesis chases forward. They're going to try and break away, but that's not going to be enough. Baus buddy bot forward. Fatesky secures the shutdown onto Crowny, as that's going to be Nemesis who gets a kill in response. It's a double kill once again for Nemesis. Wallbang comes in. The triple's going to be there for Nemesis, although Bucci almost kills Nemesis in response.
The nail in the coffin for DMG's hopes in this game. It was all looking A little tumultuous, but kind of even up until this point. Ooh, and no other champions referencing that.
I'm sure one of the 4 Shaco mains can tell us.
Shaco has quite a lot of mains. You'd be surprised. Very unique champion.
The only one I can name is Pinkward. That is the only Shaco player I can name. Like, all had their own names.
Yeah.
Now they're just Masterworks.
Initialize was complaining about this as well, but we're going to get the fire here.
Velia. He's going to put the lockdown in, and then Nemesis jumps forward. That's going to be so much Nemesis! Oh, Nemesis goes down! They do answer out with Bucci, and Crowley's on tidy up duty this time around. Los Ratones secure a triple kill onto their ADC. Bizguard is the only one left standing, and Baus is just being a menace. Going to clear out the wave, shove it in. I don't think this Orianna is going to be able to deal with all of Los Ratones making their way forward. The death timers are too long. He's trying to clear the wave. He's trying to save the day, but he is going to get bot back onto the fountain. Baus sends him back. Oh, I've never seen one that close. It takes forever to get there. Baus just going to wallbang him back onto the fountain. Nexus will fall. Baus will fall as well, as is standard here for Los Ratones. It was a longer game, and DMG actually look like they've got some serious teeth on them, so I'm excited for them in the lower end of the bracket. I really am.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.